Hello, Merry Christmas. Welcome. Let's see if some notifications go out and if some people can join. Just doing a spontaneous live tonight. It is Vlogmas Day 20. So it's Tuesday the 20th, 5 days till Christmas. I know my pal Christy. I said your pal Christy. My pal Christy is, or Misty. Good grief. My pal Misty is doing a live. She's been doing one every evening, so I don't think she'd get mad at me for doing one too. No, she wouldn't. She's a sweetheart. And I'm not sure that anyone else is. I didn't see anyone else doing one, so hopefully not. And hopefully some people can join in. So close to Christmas. Yeah, she's the only one I see right now, so I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Hey! Hey, TJ. Hey, Lindy. How are y'all? I just decided, why not do a live? It's been a while since I did one, and haven't really vlogged anything today, so why not do a live Vlogmas today? Hello, Michael. How are you? 5 days till Christmas, everyone. Isn't that crazy? Hey, Bob. How are you? Are you feeling any better? I got an itch. I'm having iced coffee, but it's decaf. It's Crazy Cups, caramel vanilla, decaf, with a half a scoop of perfect keto salted caramel, collagen powder, and a splash of heavy whipping cream. Just felt like some coffee, so I did order some decaf last time. So I would have some because sometimes I want some coffee, like especially an iced coffee. I didn't put any ice in it though. Let's see. Oh no, Bob, I'm so sorry to hear that. That stinks. Makes you wonder what they cooked that barbecue in. Lindy, I just got back from Dallas and went on my walk since I didn't have kids until more. Oh, good for you. That's still a long drive from Tyler. I'm doing great, girl. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing. I am, Michael. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So I haven't been back by my P.O. box because it's a little out of the way. So I try to just go like once a week, and I was thinking about going tomorrow, possibly Thursday, to see if there's anything else in there. But I have some cards. I've got more and more, definitely a lot more than what I've gotten in the last couple of years, that's for sure. But I wanted to show them. I'm not going to read them, but I definitely want to show the cards that I got. And Lindy, you started the card thing, didn't you? That was you this year. I want to definitely like step that up next year and do more of that on both my channels, because I think that's a really good idea. And I would really like to do handmade cards again, because for several years I did handmade cards, but it's just like, it seems like every year you run out of more and more time, and then homecoming takes up so much of my time. So if I do it, I'll have to make the cards in like the spring or summer. Yes, that's what I thought. And I am doing that steps challenge too on, is it Derek's channel? So this card is from Diana, or her channel is Daigo Crochet and Crafts, but this is from her. And so we've followed each other for quite a while on my crafting channel. And then when I started this channel, she started following me on this channel too. But isn't that cute? I love snowmen. I love anything Christmas related. Yeah, I want to continue that on. And that is, I think that was so good. This is from Hope, from Mission Keto. And I love greens, and I love like natural elements and trees and stuff at Christmas. So it was like the perfect card for me. I just thought those were so cute. Yes, I have a crafting channel. If I can put a link in there. Thank you, TJ. She can probably do it faster than me. She does everything faster than me. Yep. See what I'm saying? I don't even have to do anything. She's going to do it for me. And then let's see, this one is, okay, this is from a couple in Arkansas that my husband used to work with. And when he worked with him, she sent out she always sent Christmas cards to his coworkers. And when we moved down here, she sent us a Christmas card. And so I sent one back. And every year since, we always get a Christmas card from them. And I always send one back. And this is a Dayspring card. I love to see other people use Dayspring cards because these are actually, Dayspring is in my hometown. And like Melanie from, which I'm finding hers here. I was hoping this was a Dayspring. She sent me a little card for something else, and it was Dayspring, and I got so excited because, I was like, she's in Florida, and she sent me a Dayspring card. Not that I had anything to do with Dayspring. It's just, my hometown, so it gets me excited. So yeah, a lot of people in that area are going to use them. And this is absolutely adorable and the best thing ever. This is Lindy. And TJ, when I say Lindy, I'm talking about Paleo Barbie Does Keto, or anyone else that may not be familiar with her channel. I just thought those were perfect. It's so smart to get your, something with your name on it and everything. So adorable. And she has red hair if you don't know. So I got so excited when I saw that. This is from my mailman. This is my newest one. This one's from my mom. So glittery, pretty. And hers is Dayspring too. And this is from my husband's aunt and uncle. We always exchange cards with them too. And this is the one from Melanie at Princess Ninja and Keto. That's pretty, isn't it? Hey, how are you, Platte River? Oh, you're welcome, Lindy. I know, I just love them. So I showed it on, some of my Vlogmases. I took ribbon and made like a, like the door was a present. And then I'm just using paper clips to clip them onto the ribbon. And it's pretty full. And this one is from Miss Liz, if I remember. Yes. Liz is someone else. She from my crafting channel that follows me on my crafting channel. She is such a sweet, sweet lady, and she's followed me on this channel as well. Isn't that adorable? She knows I love dogs. I just think that's adorable. And this is from Miss Dina. She's another crafter, and she did handmade cards. I would say that was done like on a Cricut or something, because it looks like they, doing the pins with them. And I've done cards. I just, I did them on my Scan and Cut, but I don't know if I've even done one on my Cricut yet or not. So I need to make full use of my Cricut. But look on the inside. I'm not going to show the writing, but look on the inside. It's got a pretty detail on that too. That's like a shiny see-through. And then this is from my father-in-law. Hallmark. Jason. Hey, Breaking Insanity Cycle. How are you? Liz is sweet. So, Platte River Keto, of course, and Paleo Barbie Does Keto, of course, are in the keto community. If you guys aren't familiar with them, but I think anybody that's following me in the keto carnivore community knows them, I would say. TJ is in the crafting community, but followed me over here because she's one of my bestest friends. I know Miss Dina's so sweet. And I just recently got a P.O. box, and the P.O. box is in my description, and I also have an email in my description now. That's something I haven't had, and even though I've had my crafting channel forever, it took me forever to get a email people could use. So people can email me now and send me things. So I'll try to check my P.O. box pretty regularly. Sorry, I got a notification. I haven't eaten yet tonight. I'm not really hungry yet. I don't want to wait too late, but I don't know. I'm not really hungry. So it may be one of those days I only eat once. Coffee kind of fills me up anyway. Let's see. I wrapped dog presents today. Yes, I wrapped them. Oh, that's so nice, Lindy. Oh, yummy. I had a steak 2 nights in a row because I got those ribeyes from Kroger's. Well, now I forgot. Were they $6.98 a pound? I think that's what they were. And they were a 2-pack. So I had 2 nights in a row. They were so good. So good. Bone-in ribeyes. But today I had, and I didn't film. I was so hungry. I got hungry at like 11. I don't usually get hungry that early. But I got hungry early, and so of course I started some bacon because my husband's home and he's gonna eat the bacon with me. And then I was like, oh, I want a pizza bowl. So I got out some hamburger meat and cooked that and put the bacon in it. And I didn't get out anything more pizza related. Like I have a few pepperonis and Canadian bacons in the freezer, but I didn't feel like getting those out and messing with them. And just some mozzarella and a little bit of pizza sauce. And yeah, I baked that. That's what I had for my first meal. And then I made some more candy, which I've got it out. Some people call it fat bombs. I call it candy because it's like eating candy. Tilt that up. But I was experimenting with my different collagen powders and stuff. And I am going to do a little video if it turned out good. But I still need to, I think I might have to voice over and stuff. But I didn't do as much chocolate as what I did on the first time I made them because it was just a lot of chocolate. I just want a little bit of chocolate. And the only sugar is what's in the Chalk Zero baking chips and what's in the peanut butter powder. I use that PB Fit powder, which does have a little bit of sugar, but it's not sweet at all. And I put some Redmond salt and then water, of course, to make it like peanut butter since it's powder. And then I alternated with I have some chocolate collagen powder, which is Umzu brand, UMZU. And it's like chocolate brownie. And I don't like it by itself. Like I used to make it like a cocoa or something, but it has stevia leaf and it's got that really bitter taste to it. But if you mix it with like a little bit of keto chow, it makes a really good cocoa. And so I put a scoop in with the peanut butter, and it does something to the peanut butter. It gives it a little bit of a chocolate flavor. But I like to keep these in the freezer, and it keeps the peanut butter from getting hard. It makes it like, I don't know, it's almost like they're like a frozen ice cream or something, like a bonbon or something. So I tried it with the Perfect Keto, the salted caramel. I tried some of those with the salted caramel collagen, and then even the MCT oil, which those I think did not work as well. Like there was one, I tried like 3, because I did a whole tray of them, and I didn't really know which one was which by the time I got them out of the freezer. But there was one that did freeze really hard, and I think it was the one with the MCT oil. But the salted caramel didn't really change the peanut butter flavor all that much. Like you really can't tell it's salted caramel. I know. And I'm loving pizza bowls. I really am. I don't miss the bread at all. I'm loving just like a pizza bowl. To me, like the cheese is the best part. And so I get like the good mozzarella. Like last time I went to Sam's, I got the double pack. It's already sliced, but it's the fresh mozzarella. Oh my gosh. So good. I know you want like more veggies. Really? I did not know that. And they won, didn't they? My husband's been watching, he was watching it. Thank you. They are good. And I feel like I'm eating something really, really bad. Like I said, it's Chalk Zero chocolate, and I heat it up with some coconut oil. So it makes it hard when it cools. And so, I mean, you could leave them out. I just like them really, really cold like that. I think they taste better. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, veggies. You can keep the veggies. You can have all the veggies you want. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I did one with something different. I think that's all the variety I made. But I'm thinking the umzu chocolate powder does the best with it. It just kind of makes the peanut butter really gooey. I can't explain it. Yeah, they're really good. And I usually just eat like 3 at a time. Like 3 is enough for me. And it's the same silicone mold that I use for the keto bricks to make the keto brick bites or pucks, whatever you want to call them. No, I made, I know I put it in the Vlogmas from that day. And then I think I even did a shorts, but I want to do a longer video. And I just started editing it. So I don't know if it's very good or not. If not, then I'll just redo it because I'm probably going to make these quite a bit, especially right now at the holidays. But I made some regular ones for my mom when I shipped her gifts, and she said they were really good. So of course hers were, regular chocolate chips, but I didn't add. Yeah, I did. I added a little. I was gonna say I didn't add any sugar to the peanut butter, but I did. I added a little bit of powdered sugar in hers and a little bit of salt. But she said they were really, really good. She said I was gonna make her fat. She's a runner. That's not gonna happen. She doesn't understand my diet either. One of many. Hey, Miss Dina, we were talking about you. I was showing off my Christmas cards, and everybody loved your card. She's the maker of this one. Again, show it. Yeah, I did not know that about the soccer team. I wonder if my husband does. If he does, he didn't say anything. Take care. Have a good dinner. Thanks for joining, and Merry Christmas. I cannot believe it's 5 days away. That's so crazy. Like I said, I was wrapping dog presents. I think I started that conversation and I got sidetracked. So I know some people will probably think that's crazy to wrap dogs' presents or just being silly. And it started out that way when we first started wrapping presents, or me. I'm the one that did it. It's fun to make. Well, I love anything handmade, crafted, or anything. And it made me feel bad that I didn't craft my own Christmas cards this year. So that's going to be a priority for me next year. But like I said, I'm going to have to do it in the spring or summer. So anyway, when Holly, our Yorkie, when we first had her, I used to always we've always had dogs. And so I would always get them a little something. It could have been some treats or a new toy or something. But, it may have been like just given to them, or I may have wrapped it or something just to be silly, and we would unwrap it for them. But when we first got Holly, the first year we had her, and we had another dog too, and she didn't care less. We'd give her like something, a rawhide or something. She was a bigger dog. But Holly, I was like, oh, I wrapped her a present, just being silly. And we were like, oh, and then my husband's like, okay, let's give it to her. And he throws it on the floor and like, here, unwrap it. And she did. And we were all like, she gets down there and starts using her claws and going to town like 90 to nothing. It was the funniest thing. So the next year she got more presents. It is hilarious. It's the funnest thing ever. We always get a kick out of it. And she knows what the word Christmas present is. And my husband will tell her, Holly, where's your present? Where's your present? And she will run around the Christmas tree, sticking her nose in all the presents. And she knows. She can smell the dog toys for some reason. And it's the craziest thing. But today I was wrapping the dog's gifts, and off Amazon, I'd gotten I think it was like a 7-pack of rope toys, like 7 different rope toys, and they all love rope toys. And so I was wrapping those. And when I was done, I took the box and stuck it on. I had a box sitting on the floor next to me, and I put it inside that. She got up in there, pulled that box out, and ripped that box to shreds trying to find her toy. It was so funny. I did video a little bit of that, so I'll try to put that on the next Vlogmas. And we will definitely record her opening her gifts. I try to record her every year, and I've uploaded shorts and stuff in the past on my crafting channel, but I definitely want to put that on this channel as well, because it's just the cutest thing ever. And she's getting really old. She still acts like a young puppy, but she's like, her bones are protruding really badly, and she just doesn't look great, but she still acts young. So, we don't know how much longer we have her for. And I got them a bunch of toys this year. I wanted to make sure she had a lot of toys to wrap this year. Now, I'm curious to see what Kit Kat does too, because, this will be her first Christmas. Like, she'll probably want to tear up the wrapping paper or something, eat it. I know, it's just the cutest thing ever. You have a good night too, Lindy. Oh, it's just so funny that they are so smart. And Lucy will just hover over Holly while she's unwrapping the presents and just wait for her to unwrap it so she can play with the toy. But she doesn't try to get into the wrapping or anything. And Holly's, as soon as she unwraps one, she's ready to move on to another one. She gets so excited too. Like, her heart rate gets way up and stuff. She gets like overly excited. It's always like, is this the last year? Is she going to kill over on us? I don't know. We love that little dog. We love all our dogs. Oh, thank you guys for giving me some likes. I appreciate that very much. So again, I'm doing the live tonight for my Vlogmas instead of doing a vlog. Didn't really have a chance to video, and I was like, okay, I can make a vlog or I can go live. And I haven't gone live in a long time, so let's just do a live. But it's close to Christmas. I know people are busy, and I wasn't sure if anybody would be able to join. So I appreciate all of y'all that have been able to get on and join and chat. I'm getting warm under all these lights and the hat and the sweatshirt. I've been cold all day until I do a live. I think it's all the lights. I've got 2 lights going. I have, let's see, my steps. I walked a little bit before I went live, but my steps aren't great today. I'm over 7,000. I got 24 minutes, so I should be able to get them in. I just have not been motivated. But I did good yesterday. It was just late before I got them in. It's just been the longest week. Like it's only Tuesday and the days have been so long. Oh, thanks. It's actually because I kept wearing a stocking cap today because it's so cold. So my hair was already smashed down to here. So I was like, okay, I can either fix the hair or just throw a Santa hat on. But this week, it's just like the last 2 days, around 2 o'clock, I'm just like done. I'm getting so tired. I don't know I don't know if it's the cold weather. I don't know. Love the dogs. Yeah, they rule the roost here. I got almost 6 miles on the elliptical machines. Wow. That's awesome. I wish I'd like another way to do that where anybody can join and not just have to have a Fitbit. So I know I hate, like, I don't do Facebook, and there's all these Facebook groups that I would love to be a part of, but I don't want to be on Facebook. And I just wish there was something else I could do where more people could be on it. But I'll continue to post up as long as I remember, each day what my steps are. So anybody that wants to post, or comment what they're getting, or post it on your channel, and I should see, I go to my home screen a lot and look at people's posts, because I usually look at YouTube on my laptop, not my phone anymore, because it's easier to read. But I have to search out the posts, and then they'll just give me what they want to give me. But yeah. You should. You've been in the spirit this year too, haven't you? She's a flight attendant, you guys. And she was putting Christmas bows on everything the last time I talked to her. Exactly. You just have to worry about this part. Man, I wish I could do 6 miles on elliptical. That's awesome. I'm walking on flat surface. That's a big difference. That is awesome. I can't wait to see you and your wife do some more cooking videos. I really enjoyed that video. I really did. Easy part. Yeah, exactly. I let my hair just air dry most days, Miss Dina. If you can't tell. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I still have a couple of presents to wrap. Like there was a couple of stragglers, I like to say, that took forever to come in, and I know there's a couple of things for my sons to wrap, and I think I've got something else for my husband to wrap. Oh, speaking of which, I was trying to clean up around the Christmas tree. I still had some totes out of stuff I didn't put up, so I got those out of there. And there was a box that was delivered a few days ago, and it said heavy on it, and I was able to like muscle it through the front door onto just inside the house a little bit. And I asked my husband, I said, what are we doing with this? What is this? Oh, that's your present. I said, you're not going to wrap it? Nope. And he goes, here. And he moved it right beside the Christmas tree, like wedged it in. He goes, there you go. Oh, there's Miss Melanie. Hey, how are you? I was showing off my Christmas cards. I didn't read them because I don't like that. I think they're personal. Unless when you send someone a card that they're going to read it out loud. But yeah, I was showing off my Christmas cards. Greetings, Earthlings. You always say that on lives, don't you? Twin Brook Acres. Thanks for joining. I've seen you say that on other lives, so it's cute. Does it have a special meaning, or are you just like being fun? But I don't even know like when my oldest son is going to be here, for how long. I think we talked about having lasagna for our meal, and my husband's like, you can't eat anything. I'm like, yes, I can. Stop. But yeah, I can make me, a keto version, or just eat around the noodles if I decide to eat that. I do. It's so pretty. Oh, yes. Don't you love that? Do you know where I got it? I love the purple. M. Ray has the purple one, and I saw her with it on, and I was like, oh, I got to get a purple one. So I had to get me a purple one like her. Okay, Platte River says, I have to tell you that being able to do almost 6 miles in 60 minutes is so huge for me. 18 months ago, I had to stop on the elliptical machine after less than 10 minutes. I've come along. That's awesome. That is amazing. Yay. As Bob would say, I'm sure he's already off here because he's not feeling well at all, but he says fist bump and high five. And I think that I love that. So that's for Bob. Yes, I do. Just being funny. It makes me laugh, at least. It makes me laugh too every time I see it. It cracks me up. Keep doing it. I like people that like to be funny. I know. That's amazing. That is so good. Yeah, I couldn't. It's been forever since I've been on an elliptical machine, and it was like a torture device to me. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Now that's what I like, a flight attendant with a sense of humor. Are you? I do that some, like I'll do it a few nights in a row, and then I'll stop for like several days or even a few weeks. And I'm like, oh, I haven't done that in a long time. So I'll get to where I can hold it longer and longer, and then I'll forget to do it. But yeah, it's good to do the core muscles. And that's one I can do without hurting my back. So it's one that I need to be doing regularly. But at least I'm walking every day. Posting that the Fitbit results really keeps me accountable. Doing a YouTube channel really keeps you accountable as well. Because, I mean, you're putting it all out there. And I meant to grab my sheets from the doctor yesterday, and I forgot. Hey, Jason, how are you? What time is it where you're at? He's in Canada, everybody. Wow, Melanie, that's awesome. I'm thinking like 30 seconds is a long time for me if I can even hold it that long. That's awesome. That reminds me when it was after I had my first son and before I ever got pregnant with my second son, I was actually working out regularly, and it was just at a women's health club. Curves, do y'all remember Curves? I used to love it. But they had some things in the back for doing like stomach crunches to help you. And there was this thing that just, it helped you align so you didn't mess up while you were doing crunches, and it didn't hurt your neck or anything. And I got to where I could do almost like 200 crunches. And then I stopped. I got pregnant and I went for a while and then started feeling bad and stopped going. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Okay, y'all are in the same time zone. It's 7 here. I know I was thinking about my Florida friends. It's getting kind of late for them. I know, that was so funny. But I'm trying to do like some squats here and there and stuff like that. I need to do more of a routine. I've got some little 2-pound arm weights and I do those some. I just want to have like a routine of, it's more like, I should probably do some of these. I know like Lindy, she's got more routine, on this is my leg day. This is my arm, upper body day, stuff like that. I'll get there. I'm not going to show you what that is. I'm not demonstrating. For me, I put my arms down like this. I don't know if you can see it. I've had issues with carpal tunnel and stuff, and it comes and goes. So if I do anything where I'm putting my weight on my hands, like on, like, or my wrists, I have a really hard time with that. Like sometimes I'll just like fall because I can't hold it up. So like when I plank, I don't know, however, I can either do it this way or this way, but that's it. Really? And it's not like you just like dove into keto stuff like afterwards either. Man, you think you're going to have to stay carnivore then? I need to dig out my bands and start using them. I don't have any bands, but I think those like really give you a workout. That's right. You're doing that DDP. Well, I need to look into that more because are they still having that sale? I need to look and see when that sale ends because that was a good deal, like $80 something for a year. I just worry about like the space that it's going to take up for downloading the app because, excuse me, I have a really old phone and I'm constantly using up all the space, and then I have to take off a bunch of apps and clean out my photos, and I try not to let it get bad, but it does. Same problem with my computer. A plank is a push-up position, but yeah, it's like when you're holding it, and I do it with my ankles together. I don't know if that's the way everybody else does it, but I remember when, my kids took karate for many, many years, and they have to do push-ups and stuff. They make them do stretches and push-ups and sit-ups and stuff. And when they do push-ups, they have to keep their ankles together. And so I try to do my feet just like he teaches them to do. Hey, Jonna, how are you? I'm so glad you caught me live. Welcome. Thank you, Miss Dina, for being so welcoming to everybody. Yeah, you can't hold it for very long at the beginning, but and I tell you, one of my kids had some back issues. I'm not going to get into it, but when they had to do some therapy for it to try and strengthen, that was one of the things they had to do. Well, I appreciate it, Melanie. I do. And I know you are not a late owl. I'm not either, but I do stay up a lot later than I should. I appreciate you coming on. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you before then, too. Melanie is Princess Ninja in Keto, if you don't know who I'm talking about. She is one of the first people that just like opened her arms to me in this community and just took me in and gave me that big virtual hug. Like I could feel it. Oh, wow. I don't know how far that is, but it doesn't sound fun. Be safe. Bye, Mel. And she's a wealth of knowledge too on this community. So if you guys have questions about keto and carnivore and how your body works and stuff, she's got a long-standing channel. Okay. I hate long drives. I do. 20 minutes is a long drive to me. I can't stand it. My bands arrived. I'm starting after the holidays. I have so for me, it will be mostly upper body. Bob and Brad have a great workout. Chiropractor. Oh, that's awesome. So do they have a channel or something? I haven't been to my chiropractor in a long time. You'll have to share how you're doing with those. Yeah, I need to get more on a routine with stuff. So, because I'm a very habitual person when it comes to stuff like that. If I do it, if I, know, okay, I'm going to do this if I do it every day, or I have certain days that I do something, then it's just like, it just happens. I just do it. But if something knocks me off that schedule, I can forget for days or weeks, and I'll be like, oh, I haven't done that in forever. Even though I was doing it for several days or weeks or months or whatever. It's weird how that happens. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. It has not been that long for me, but I was well into adulthood before I went to a chiropractor because I'm gonna be careful about what I say. So I worked for an orthopedist for a long time in my hometown, and we had several chiropractors, but some of them were pretty unusual. I will just say it just kind of, I don't know, working for an orthopedist, it just kind of knocked me off going. And then when I had a lot of back pain, and medical doctor said, or the nurse actually told me, you need to go see a chiropractor. And I got lucky. I really, really like him, but I was spending way too much money there. I'll have to check them out. It's decaf. I said that earlier. And I promise I only put a splash of heavy whipping cream, and it makes it look like I put a gallon in there. I didn't measure it though. It was just a drop. I'm bad about not measuring it. I'm like, that's just a little bit. They scare you. Oh, I know. Well, that's funny because one time he was out of town for a week or two. I don't know if I think he went on vacation or something with his family because he's got several kids. And he got a chiropractor from like Austin, I think, to come. And she took over his clinic for 2 weeks. And I went once while she was there. She was really good. But she would get in these weird positions. And I mean, she'd spread her legs and she'd be like over you. And like the way she did your neck, if like I watched her doing somebody's neck, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, like I was like, oh, when she was done with me. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I have to go. I'm so glad you caught me live too. You have a Merry Christmas too. Let's see. I used to go all the time when I was younger. I keep forgetting to put those up there. I don't know why I do that. Oh, really? See, my kids took karate for many, many years. We've taken a break from it because it's a drive to go, and it gets old doing it every week. But my son got really pretty good at it. I bet. If you guys have not subscribed to his channel, please go over there. He and his wife did a cooking video. They did a cheesecake bars, cookie cheesecake bars, I think they were called. They looked really, really good. And Jason has a channel too. And then, of course, TJ has a crafting channel. And I already said Melanie's and Lindy's, Paleo Barbie. Let's see. I already did that one. Oh, that's funny. Some of them can be. Some of them can be. I do have a story about one from my hometown. Like I said, some of them were pretty unusual. Some of them were, pretty laid back. But I had like an experience and I wasn't going as a patient. I was going because I was leaving this orthopedic clinic because of other issues. I don't want to get into that, but this chiropractor, she was hiring, and my family talked me into going, and I did not want to go. First of all, I just, Her husband was really unusual too, and he was her office manager, and he freaked me out. He really freaked me out. I'll just say that. I thought he was trying to get me to join a cult. And what I didn't know when I got there, and it was a huge office, is that it was just me and him there. There was nobody there but me and him. And it was weird. And the way the office was made was like you walk in the front doors, you got a reception area and you walk through, and then it made like this big U, and his office was over here. And there wasn't a shortcut to the door. You had to go all the way around this big U to get back to the front doors. And I didn't even see any back door. So I'm over here in his office, and he is like on a cult-like talk about chiropractic and like about medical doctors being stupid pretty much. And it was just scary. And the resume or the paperwork that he wanted me to fill out, like all these weird questions, it was not joking, like this thick. And it was like, if a train leaves Boston going at such and such speed, and another train from California is going to such and such at such and such speed, you know that question. You all remember that question from school. This was on like page 20 or something. And I mean, there was like questions like, when you look up in the sky, what do you see in the clouds? What's your favorite color? These were the questions for having a job there. By halfway through this, and at this point, I was ready to be gone anyway before I even started the paperwork, but I'm the kind of person that I'm like going to stick it out. I don't want to be rude. And about halfway through this paperwork, I'm like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. I want to get out of here. I don't want this job. And I just started writing random things down, not even reading the questions. I just started writing like numbers and words, and he's looking through it like after I finally finished, and he's looking at him, and he's like, and then he gets about halfway through, and he starts frowning, and he starts skimming through them and like keeps like frowning deeper, and he's like, okay, we'll give you a call. And I was like, boom, and I was out of there. Let's see. Now I'm getting behind doing all my storytelling. Same here, twin. I won their newer message gun 2 weeks ago. Massage gun. That's awesome. I studied judo, then jiu-jitsu too. Wow. Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does. Yeah, that is awesome. Oh, I bet it didn't. You know your chiropractors when you heard afterwards. Your like neck is a little bit sore. But yeah, I really like the one here in this town that I live now. He doesn't push anything on you or anything like that. He's really nice. His receptionist is so nice. She's awesome. Trust your gut. Yes, exactly, Miss Dina. It was just like, it was one of those really weird situations. You're like, I just want to get out of here. I really want to get out of here. And then I don't remember how many years later they got a divorce, and he wouldn't let her have the building. She had stupidly, even though she was the chiropractor, she was the one that made the money and everything, and she made him the office manager, which was her first thing she did wrong, but his name was on the building too. And when they divorced, he wouldn't let her have the building, and the building ended up just going empty. She had to open a clinic somewhere else. His nickname, I found out later from people that knew him, was Devil. Yeah. Take that how you want. Oh, you'll like his channel too. And I know he'll sub to you too. 14 days of giveaways. That's awesome. Oh, there's Miss Connie. Connie has a crafting channel too, you guys. Out shopping. Shopping for catering or Christmas shopping. I learned after doing carnivore I can no longer do sugar alcohols. Oh, really? I'm still learning all that stuff, like what's in stuff. I always read labels now, but I still don't know what everything is when I read a label, but I know what a lot of the bad stuff is now to look for. Connie. Everybody saying hi to Connie. Oop, that one came in. That's my mummily. The crafting ladies. Wow, we've been going almost an hour. I was afraid I wouldn't have anything to talk about for an hour. Yes, right? And watching everybody's channels, people, everybody's good about like trying to explain things and help you along. Christmas and Christmas dinner. Okay, so it's personal, not catering. She has a catering business too, you guys. She works all the time. She's always busy. Work. I don't know how she does it. And she does cookies. She decorates cookies. Oh my gosh. They look so good. And I keep teasing her about making keto. Is that keto? I can't help it. It's fun. Oh, wow. I saw a lot of people are getting prime rib for Christmas, like people with Publix, and there was another grocery store that had prime rib really cheap. I wouldn't even know what to do with a prime rib. Did I figure out what you can't tolerate really is oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm learning that too. Just try to, make my way. Try not to be too hard on myself while I'm doing it. You're done working for the year? Yay! You need a break. I know. Well, tonight we were finally talking about it, and Lily agreed with lasagna, and I know my oldest would be fine with that. It's just our middle child. He's picky. Oh. Our work, no keto, she says. It is just keto. I'm telling you, you're going to start getting some catering gigs where people are going to request keto stuff. And we're going to have to teach you. Oh, French onion soup. That's awesome. Yeah, I would not know what to do with a prime rib. So I did get some, because I was thinking I want to make some lasagna, some keto lasagna, and I got some ham, sliced ham, and I think it's organic. I can't remember. It's like uncured, and it was one of the cleanest ones I could find at Kroger's to use instead of pasta noodles. So I'll either make me like a small one on the side, because we always send food back with my son. He's in college, so we always try to send a lot of food back for him. So that's what we'll probably do. Probably make a big one for them, and then me like another one. Oh, I like that too. We always change it up we used to do like almost like a second Thanksgiving dinner at Christmas, but that got old after a while. It's like, we just had all this. We don't want it again. So now it's like, I think we had hamburgers and hot dogs one year, grilled hamburgers and hot dogs. Just whatever we're in the mood for. There's been pizzas before. Of course, this is my first year not being able to eat everything they eat. Yummy with lots of added garlic. I don't think, I'm still having like garlic stuff and it doesn't seem to bother me. So I'm glad about that. Because I know there's some people that have issues with garlic. I'm liking that Redmond's garlic pepper. My son is too. He uses it on some of his stuff. I still want to try their seasoned salt, but I didn't want to buy the big one, and that's all they had. I'd rather buy the small one and then like a refill for it. But the garlic pepper, I got the big one too, but it was on sale. It was one of their sale items. Best thing about Thanksgiving in Canada, it's far enough from Christmas that another big meal is okay. Oh, yeah, because isn't it in like October for you guys? Yeah, that would be better. I honestly don't like how it's like boom, boom, boom. It's just like all together. It's just too much sometimes. But it's tradition. I switched to a naturopathic doctor several months ago. I told her today that I tried 24-hour fasting a couple of times. She was happy. She said, yes, I should do it if I can. There are many health. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. If you guys didn't watch my yesterday's vlog, I went to my GI doctor. Well, it's a practitioner, it's not a doctor. I don't see the doctor usually. But she released me because I don't need them anymore because I don't have the stomach problems that I did. And I only occasionally have to take my heartburn reflux medication instead of, 6 months ago before I started carnivore keto, she had upped the medication to twice a day. And now I only have to occasionally take it. So they were proud of me. Redmond's seasoned salt is awesome. I haven't been able to find it here for a while though. Everybody keeps saying how awesome it is. She did want me to, going back to the doctor, she said, you can keep coming back every 6 months to get a refill, if you still need it. Or you can get a primary care physician and they can get it for you when you need it. And so I kind of had one, but not really. So I made one in the same building. Made an appointment in the same building. But when I went down there and talked to the receptionist, I asked her, I said, are any of the physicians or nurse practitioners keto friendly? And she said, oh, none of them will give you a hard time if you're doing keto. She said, none of them will. So I said, okay. I wanted to make sure before I even, started that I wouldn't be given a hard time about it. Is it not? I know, Miss Dana. It was so awesome. Try looking on Switch Grocery. Good tip for our Canada friends. Hey, Texan Patriot, how are you? So glad you could join. This is another person from the crafting community that has followed me over here. I appreciate y'all so much. Are you ready for Christmas? I didn't ask everybody that. Are y'all ready for Christmas? TP High. You know that could stand for toilet paper too, though, girl. Oh, they only have the regular salt. Yeah, stocked up on the stuff that they had on sale on Black Friday at Redmond's, except for getting a refill of the regular salt because I knew I was going to need that. And since I was ordering anyway, might as well go ahead and order that. Hi, Texan. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Ready as I can be. I hear you. That's us too. You're still not ready, TJ? What am I going to do with you? Yeah, see? Us too. Just a few more things to wrap and I'll be done. I kind of thought about, and I don't know for sure, I think there's cornhole every night, y'all. As those of you that my crafting community knows, my husband plays cornhole. So some nights he's playing cornhole, and that's really good nights for me to do lives. But I think there's cornhole every night. So I was thinking about if I'm feeling up to it to do a live tomorrow night, because I still don't have a video for Wednesday night. I have not been good at editing videos lately, but I was thinking about doing a live tomorrow night and maybe finish and wrapping what I've got to wrap, and, you know, just like a chat like this. So be looking for that. I don't know for sure that I'll be up, you know, because I've been like really tired in the evenings, but after walking around for a little while before I started the live, I started getting that energy back and feeling up to it. So that may be it. I may just be too sedentary in the afternoons or something. I don't know. Am I saying that right? Texan, hey Texan. I'm broke now. Yep, I'm broke after Black Friday. Good grief. Oh. So, Jason, can you put a link to your channel? Let's see. I would really love to everyone's channels for us to get some links in there for everybody's channel. And I can do some of them. Okay. And I'm just going from the beginning who was on. But I would love to throw up some links for everybody's channels. And go check them out. Some people are crafters, some people are keto, and then you've got Michael's drones. What I'll have to look again. I can't remember the full name of his channel, but he's always there commenting. Michael's drones and RCs. Just try to get some links up of you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I can tell I'm behind again. Oh, hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you? She's motivating too with her workouts. My goodness. Squat challenge. There's been so many challenges. I think it's a squat challenge that you were doing. Everything is becoming more expensive. Looking today for more Lily's chocolate. Now they're, oh my gosh. That's crazy. Let's see. No. Yeah, that's what. Okay. Thank you for answering her. Have you tried the keto chow yet? I think I put an insert in there on how to make it, didn't I? Oh, thank you, Connie. Okay. Oh, TJ, that's so sweet. I hear you. I hear you. You know, I like to get some beef on sale when they mark it down, you know, it's like the day before or the day of. And I just haven't been buying it because it's still really, really high. Like there was some T-bones at Kroger's the other day, and they were marked down, and they needed to sell them because the date was the next day, and they were still like $13-14. And this morning I had to go to Walmart for a couple of things for the kids. So I always go by the meat department. They had a couple of things marked down, but they were still really high and they didn't look great. I passed. I have at least 2 weeks worth of food, if not more than that, in the freezer. And right now I'm shopping the sales. The sales are better than the markdowns. Like, that same day I'm looking at Kroger's sales, and that was when I found the chuck roast for $3.99 a pound and the 2 ribeyes for $6.99 a pound. Let's see. You got that right, Shauna. We did the grocery store the other day, and so I was able to go to the express lane. It was like $120. I know, it's crazy. You walk out with one bag and it's $100 at least. You haven't gotten to Mom's, it's arrived. Oh, okay. Well, there's kind of tips on how to make it like good and stuff. Like some people make it with melted butter, some people make it with heavy whipping cream, and then you can use like other milks with it too. So I haven't experimented that much. I like it with melted butter, and then it's like, I think I do half a stick of melted butter, and then the rest is water. I can't remember. Is it like 14 ounces or something? I can't remember. But you shake it up. It's something that you really supposed to make in advance and like put in the refrigerator. It is unreal. Oh, really? Awesome. Yeah, I haven't been getting it very long, and now I'm addicted to it. All right, so let me do some more. Let's see, semi-retired Bob. You guys don't watch him walk. I just enjoy listening to him and watching him walk. He just got great insight. Let's see. River was the next one, I think. Hope I don't miss anybody. Yell at me if I did. Jason, you are a moderator, so you should be able to put yours in if you haven't already. Breaking Insanity Cycle. She was on here. She's got a channel. Oops, I want to do that. Don't want to miss anybody. Okay, there was Melanie at Princess Ninja. Sorry, this kind of takes a while, but I would really love to get everybody's channels on here. And I think they can still, like after the live processes and you can see the chat again, I think they can still click on the links, like anybody that watches it later. I'm almost certain. Oh, I don't remember. Is Keto Chow the electrolyte supplement? They do have the electrolyte supplement, but they have the meal replacements, in all the different flavors, which are really, really good. They have the daily minerals and all that. I've never tried it. It took me a while before I ordered it, and now I'm addicted. Just telling you. Okay, there's Bob's, Platte River, Friggin' Insanity. You're getting good. Am I getting good at this? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, have fun in Academy. Let's see. Thank you. You are welcome. All right. Still have some more to do, but I don't want to get behind on the chat either. Ignore you guys. I don't know if Jason put his up or not. I didn't see it. Oops. Please tell me if I forget somebody. Jonah does not have a channel. Miss Dina does not have a channel. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I don't want to forget anybody. I don't want to be rude to anybody. That would upset me. Let's see. Connie has a crafting channel. If you guys, she also has some gardening videos too, you guys. If you guys are interested in that. And a little bit of like cookie decorating, making hot cocoa bombs and stuff like that too. So a little bit of everything on her channel. Mostly crafting like me. Let's see. Texan does not have a channel. Okay. I think that soon to make a video. What? Really? Wow. Well, if I miss it, you be sure and let me know when you do. Because I don't want to miss it. That's exciting. Me and Connie and TJ will be there watching. For sure. And there'll be others too. And we will all post it and share it when you do. So we will be there to support. Don't you worry about that. That's what I love about this community, this keto and carnivore community, especially the keto community. They really support each other. Like they really, really do. The creators, it's not like, oh, I'm trying to get all the subscribers. I'm trying to get all the, everything. They all like really support each other that I have seen. Oh, awesome. Well, don't worry about it being like bad because, don't try to make it perfect or anything like that because you have to start somewhere. And mine were bad. Trying to get the angles and everything. It's just something that you have to just keep making videos before, you learn. You can't just, unless you were like a professional videographer or photographer or whatever, I would think that would be the only cases that you would be pretty good at it to begin with. But even still, like making tutorials is just so different than doing anything else. So don't try to be perfect. Just If you're wanting to start a channel, just start making videos and you will learn and you'll get better. That is my advice to anybody starting a channel. Just start making videos and uploading them. Don't worry about anybody being rude to you or anything like that. You can just block people if they're rude. And there is going to be rude people. I'm sorry to say, but there will be. Just ignore them. Block them. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I hear you. Wow. Yeah, that is. Excuse me. That would be rough. And that would be, yeah, it's a lot of added work. So maybe just some shorts on, like start out with some shorts because those are pretty easy to do. Or, just be a channel that does live streams, when you get in the mood for it or a chance, or, you can figure out a schedule when a live stream works for you. You can gain lots of support by just doing lives. We celebrate our friends' concert. Exactly, Miss Dina. I hear you, Jason. It's so hard. It's really, really hard. I know you're over 500. Where are you at now? Of course, Miss Dina. I'm telling you, Jason, and sometimes it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. It was like I was actually talking to Melanie about this. I was telling her, you look at my other channel, I have over 9,000 subscribers on the other channel, but I can upload videos, especially right now, and be lucky if they get 50 views, 50 or 60 views. And some of her videos, I was, looking and she had like 400 or 500 views. And I was like, I would kill for that. Even during my busiest time, there'll be a handful of videos that do really, really well. But, I have a lot of videos that don't get a lot of views, especially in this off season, because my crafting channel is pretty seasonal. So, even with, a lot more subscribers, you can still struggle with the views and stuff. Just hit record. That's right. Yeah, TJ's struggling too. Well, and my son hit over 10,000 subscribers and he's still not earning because he still doesn't have the hours. He's trying to get when they start the new thing with the shorts, because his subscribers all came from shorts. So he's trying to get those views. What is it, like 10 million views or something for shorts? He's trying to get to that hurdle because he's not going to get it with the hours on regular videos. So you can have a lot of subscribers and still not be earning anything. Still not be getting enough views and stuff. That's your fear. Never pay attention to the noise. Yeah. Yeah, don't pay attention to it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've heard everybody, even the bigger channels, talking about, I know Hope's talked about it several times on hers, and she's got 7,000 subscribers, about how it slowed down. I've heard 2KK talking about it several times, how this time of year, really slowed down. He even gave the number of how many subscribers they were getting at a certain point, and then how much it slowed down this month. But I bet in January it'll pick up, because a lot of people will be wanting to lose weight, and that's always the time. Oops, never. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Never pay attention to the noise. Exactly. That is exactly right. I know what I wanted to do. That just reminded me. So I get, with the shorts, you get a lot of comments from people that, the shorts feed, it'll just, come across to them. They're not keto or anything. And you get some crazy comments from people. Sometimes they're really rude, and sometimes they'll ask questions, and sometimes they're just funny. But I got some. One was really funny. Let's see. Okay, this one, this was from the Keto Chow ice cream shorts. I screenshot them because I just thought they were either crazy or funny. So this one says, I'm not going to say who it was, but he says, I just say he. I don't even know if it's a he. Keto will literally kill you if you follow it properly. Keto will literally kill you if you follow it properly. That was on my Keto Chow ice cream short. Okay, and then I did the keto and carnivore sausage balls. And that was in a Vlogmas, but I did shorts on it. And I got, looks pretty bad, honestly. Have you ever considered eating bread? It's really tasty. And I said, tasty but evil was my response. And then this one was the best one, and it was on the same one, the keto and carnivore sausage balls. Okay, so the title is, let me read it again, Keto and Carnivore Sausage Balls. And he says, and this is a guy, define carnivore sausage. Meat that ate meat, question mark, question mark. I'm high, and the words aren't wording for me. Oh, God, I died laughing when I read that one. I was like, okay, you forgot the word balls at the end of sausage. Define carnivore sausage. Meat that ate meat. I'm high, and the words aren't wording for me. So I just explained what they were. Oh, gosh. I'm okay with not getting a lot of new subs. Still trying to get used to losing 15 one day, though. Well, those two, those were the two. You can always tell when you have a shorts that does good because you'll get comments like that. So there's another tip for people. So I gained, what was it, seven subscribers from those two in one day. And I was like, I did that post like, how many am I going to lose? Am I going to lose all 7? Well, I only lost 2. And then the next day I gained another one. So I'm at 531, or that's what I was when I looked last time. Yeah, I was shocked that I didn't lose all of them. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I'm still at 531. So they've let me keep those so far. Oops. Yeah, it's 10 million with shorts. That's what I thought. He said he's at like 6.5. I hope so. That would be so awesome for him to be able to earn, because he's fixing to start school. Now, he's supposed to sign up for classes next semester, so he could really use that extra income. Would really be nice. Yep. Weren't those hilarious? I mean, I just died laughing when I read that one. Oh, I know. That's why I always try to leave a kind comment to people. You got to make up for the crud. Oh, I do. Oh my gosh. People love commenting on my shorts, especially the carnivore and keto stuff. And I'll get like paragraphs of how I'm going to die. And, my cholesterol must be out of the roof and I'm going to have a heart attack. I even had one say, you must be really fat. And I'm just like, no, I'm not really. But thanks for asking. Let me get right on that for you. Wipe. Is it clean now? People are killing me. Now, I get mad about the ones that try to tell me how to make a better video. I get those on the crafting channel. That makes me mad. Like, and it's not like constructive advice on how to do it. It's, you need to do a better angle. I can't see what you're doing well enough. I need to see it better. You need to film overhead, or you need to film this way, or you need better lighting. Well, and this is how I respond now. I used to get really angry, and you know how many hours I put into faking these videos, and you're crapping all over it. So now I tell them, well, if you would like to support my channel and help me grow and help me be able to purchase new items and better equipment to make better videos, you can purchase from my Amazon store. You can tip me using Super Chat, Super Thanks. What else is there? Super stickers on lives. You know, I name off all the ways that they can support my channel and help me be able to purchase new things. And voila, this camera right here is one of those purchases, and the nice light that I have over it, and you see all this nice lighting, that is from my fall money. That's when I make the most money on my YouTube channel, is during the fall, and that's what my money went to, is right there. So when you guys watch ads and you support people and send them super thanks and super chats and or you know, PayPal or shop from their Amazon store or their other links, they're able to buy equipment and make better videos. And you'll find that most YouTubers put that money back into their channel to be able to do better. I got on a little spill there. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Let's see. Oh, Hyla, I have to watch your carnivore channel and on the TV so I don't see the She likes to stick up for me. She's one of my besties. Yeah, some of them are just crazy. And at the beginning, you guys, when I first did this channel, all I got was really hateful comments, like really hateful comments. I almost quit. Like I did. It was in like the first couple of months. I really thought about quitting. I was like, why am I doing this? You know? And then I don't know. And then all of a sudden people in the community started opening their arms, and I started getting, welcomed in, and people in the chat started coming over, and all of a sudden those nasty people got replaced with good people. So if you're dealing with that too on a channel, and a lot of people in this community, the reason why they start a channel, not just to earn an extra income, that's a nice side benefit, but it's to share their story and to be accountable. And, because it'd be real easy to sneak in food you're not supposed to be eating and not say anything about it, especially if you're like a binge eater or something. So if you're like putting it all out there, then you're accountable for it. But plus, like, documenting your journey is also really like a really good thing to do. And people want to know, other people that are considering doing it or newer like me, we want to see everybody else's story. We learn from y'all. And I hope that people can start learning from me too, the longer I do it. Yes. Hey, you're back. Yes, they do. I'm like, are these 12-year-olds in their basement, on the computer, or are they really adults? The TJ will tell you, there was one recently on my crafting channel that was insane. The comment was insane, and it wouldn't stop. I had to block them. And she was actually like, is this a child, just because the words were so bad, like just the speech pattern or something I don't know how to say it, but like they weren't like complete sentences or anything, but it was like really vile. My cholesterol is going down on keto. Yay! That's awesome. That's one of the things when I, go to the primary care physician, I need to have blood work done, because I haven't had blood work done in a long time. But I've always been told that everything looks good, but they never give me a copy of anything or explain what everything is when I would go to the other place. So I'm hoping this one will be better and actually tell me what my results are. And I keep listening to what Dr. Barry says about, what tests to have run, but I can never remember it. Oh. Of course, the one that you didn't do. Exactly. Exactly. That's the way it always is. Oh gosh. Thank you for the space. Oh, yes. Actually surprised I haven't at least got any comments from vegans with all the meat videos I post. Maybe I need to go harder with them. Oh, the vegans have come after me. Yes, they have. Oh, yes. One of the paragraphs I received was from a vegan. So I did a paragraph of all. Okay. My camera was flickering. I thought maybe it was going off or something. I don't know how long my battery's gonna last. If I go dead, I apologize. But anyway, I did a paragraph of all the things, the medical conditions you can get from being vegan. Like stroke is one of them. You're high risk for stroke, but like hair falling out and all the vitamin deficiencies and stuff. And they thought it was pretty funny. And they said, I've never heard of any of those. And I said, well, can we agree to disagree that I'm doing what I think is healthy for me, you're doing what you think is healthy for you, and just let each other be on our own journeys? And they never responded after that. So welcome back, Platte River. Oh, thanks, Miss Dina. Yeah, if you have any questions about that keto chow, let me know. There you go. Yes, when you get your trolls, that's when you know you have arrived. That is the truth. You're glad you didn't see it? Yeah. Oof. Yeah, definitely have. And there'll be more, unfortunately. Just block them. I got, speaking of shorts, and I got tickled at, do y'all watch, is it Courtney Luna? Now I'm trying to remember. It's Courtney Luna. Hold on, I know I have a recent thing in my notifications from her because she responded to a comment of mine just recently, but I don't see it now. It may have been a couple of days ago. I think it's Courtney Luna. Does that sound familiar to you guys? She's carnivore. And I think she's got like 8,000 subscribers. I'm not seeing it. I didn't think it was that far back, but I don't see it now. Anyway, she has a shorts about eating butter, and she's holding like a package of butter, like a stick of butter. She's got the wrapper peeled down. I don't remember if it's Kerrygold or not, but she's like talking about munching on butter, and then she'll show it like with bite marks out of it. Oh my gosh, the comments on it. She left them on there. The comments on there are hilarious. I said, I commented to her, I said, you blew some minds with this video. And she said, oh, you should go over to my, was it Instagram or TikTok or something? I can't remember, one of the other ones. She said, you should see the comments on that one. Exactly. Yeah, don't tell me what to do. Yes. Exactly. You just put it so perfectly. Why are you getting so upset over food that you don't have to eat? Me and TJ eat completely different diets. She's not yelling at me or stop being my friend because I'm not eating what she eats. I don't understand people. Oh, Miss Tina. No, it's not the steak and butter girl. I think it's Courtney Luna. Let me just search it. I hope I got everybody's channels on there. I apologize if I did not. Yeah, Courtney Luna. Hold on. I'll put a link to her channel in there too. Oops. But look for the shorts where she's munching on butter. It's hilarious. Hey, Derek, how are you? We were talking about your steps challenge earlier. Me and Lindy were. She had to get off, but she was on here at the beginning. Do I need to email you to enter the steps challenge? My mom was so mad. She always sends the kids like gift cards or money or something. So she goes to the post office and does whatever the option is for that we have to sign for it, because there have been issues in the past where we didn't get something. And she's done that the last 2 years, and they just leave it in our box. They don't have us sign for it. Last year she took it up there and made them give her a refund for it. But they still didn't do it this year either. There's her channel. Oh, yes. That's so motivating too, to do these challenges. Let me put in his channel too. Oops. My throat is getting scratchy just from talking for so long. I know when I'm doing something like this, I probably have a really concentrated look on my face. It's probably comical. Oh, a headshot too, really? Okay, let's see. Well, let me go back to this second. Usually the ones that are rude are the ones that have no life or nothing better to do. Exactly, Texan. I just ate corn tortillas. We are not judging. The keto community, they use a lot of like almond and coconut flour and stuff that's gluten-free. I will definitely do that. Derek's Journey. Yes, I used to love both corn and flour tortillas. So, but I really don't miss bread stuff. And I used to live off bread stuff. I'm telling you, I used to eat bread. I used to eat waffles and pancakes and cereal and tortillas. I mean, it was just like everything had bread in it, and I don't even miss it. It's weird. I thought that would be like the hardest thing for me. Oh, I can pick a superhero. Well, I don't want Superman, that's for sure. I'm mad about Henry Cavill. Yes, I'm actually mad about it. Listen, when you have sons, you have to get into like DC and Marvel and all that when they're young. And then you get into all that and it becomes part of your life. So even though they're adults now, I still like all those movies. That's so true. Definitely. You will find that, Miss Dina. I just still hate pictures of me. But you see, I have a picture of me, so I'll just send him that picture. Or the one that Lindy took a really good picture of us. I've used that too on some of my stuff. Maple syrup. Yes, I was like, the real maple syrup. That was me. And I do miss that. I'm still having some chocolate, like chalk zero chocolate. I try not to eat too much of it, though, because that does cause heartburn. Pasta. Yes, I lived off pasta and potatoes. Everything you're not supposed to have on this. But, I've said this before, but some of you may not have heard this, but it's actually been almost 2 years now. I think it's tomorrow will be 2 years that I had my gallbladder removed. And so what do they tell you to eat? Potatoes. Not pasta, but, like the chickpea pastas and stuff. What else was it? I lived off potatoes pretty much. And I ate the chickpea pasta and I don't know, it was like really bland foods. Seems like I ate a lot of cereal with almond milk in very, very small portions. And I ate like every 2 or 3 hours because I thought I was doing the right thing by doing that. Yeah, I hear you. And I don't miss that as much as I thought I would either. Like, I still have that kind of stuff here and I'm never tempted by it, which I think is really weird. I have not. I have not heard of those. Oh, yes, definitely. Lindy, because we plan on, we met up. Has it been like 2 weeks ago? Gosh, I don't even remember how long it's been. But yeah, we plan on meeting up, more in the future and doing more walks together. So that would be awesome to be on a team together. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. And he was the perfect Superman. The very first movie that came out with him, I was like, oh my gosh, he was made to be Superman. Was he not? I was like, he was born to be Superman. Do you really? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I was just like, I can't imagine anybody else. And they're trying to say that the next movie is going to be like of a younger version of him, and that's why he can't play it. Well, good luck getting views on that earlier version. I mean, we don't hardly go to the movies anymore. We used to go all the time, but we still, watch them. We've got all these streaming channels now. It seems like, I know we need to go sometime. I need to take the kids just because we used to enjoy doing that a lot when they were younger. But we've got all these streaming channels, and it's like you've just got so many options. Konjac noodle. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. What is that? New pasta. Well, we'll have to check that out, you guys. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try to remember to do that like as soon as I clean up my mess in here, put all my camera equipment up. I tried to have a little Christmas scene behind me. This is like in our dining area, like the breakfast nook area, but I have a desk with a few Christmas things on it, but my chair's in the way. Yes, they told him to come out in October and say that he was going to be in the next one. And then I forget what I read. It was like 5 days ago or 9 days ago. They had a meeting and said, sorry, you're not playing him. Sorry, I'm not going to go watch the movie then. I also liked him in, I can't remember the name of it. Oh gosh, I can't remember now. Yeah, I won't remember it until like the middle of the night. There was a movie that I really enjoyed. He was like kind of sarcastic and stuff in. It's been several years ago. Wow. That's crazy. You have a good evening too. Merry Christmas, and tell your wife Merry Christmas too. And we want to see her in the videos more often because I really enjoyed that. And and your channel is just for me. You're making your videos just for me. So you're going to do what I want. That's the way people comment. That's the way they comment. You're doing this just for me. I'm your only viewer, and you have to do everything the way I want to do it. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Me too. Me too. I'm right there with you. We can boycott. I can't believe I've been going almost 2 hours, you guys. But they might want to chat for 45 minutes. I have got to get me on a schedule. I know Jason wants to get on a schedule too. We've got to figure out a good night, Jason, and anybody else. Like I think people that do them back to back, do better because you get some subscribers from the other channels that come over, and yours go over there. And then plus people look forward to that. They're like, oh, so-and-so and so-and-so are going on right after each other. And that night, see it. I really want to find a routine, a good night to do them, or a good day. Days work better for me, but the votes, the last time I looked when I put a post asking, most people wanted nighttime lives, but there's so many people that do lives at night. I can't believe that they're making a huge, I know. Thank you. I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. I was like, what are they talking about? Yeah, there's got to be something else to it. They don't like something about him or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to pay him very much or something. But I mean, that's embarrassing too when they tell you, okay, announce that you're going to be Superman, and then a couple months later, I'm sorry. Could you tell everybody that you're not? Tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. And what did we say? You're an hour after me, so that'll be 7 my time. Is that right? I think that's what we said. You're an hour. No, I am thinking about doing a live on my crafting channel tomorrow because I haven't been uploading videos. If I do, so I don't know what time though, but it would probably be later than that. So I should be able to join in and chat. Definitely not Friday night. Friday nights, there's so many people that do lives. So I like to watch Ready, Set, Keto. They come on at 5:30 my time. And then after them is Hungry Heath, and they are in Houston area. And they usually go pretty late. But semi-retired Bob has been doing some lives too on Friday. He's trying to find his schedule too. And he's gone on before them, but he's also done it like in the morning sometimes. Cause he said he's got a lot of viewers that are in, like in the UK and stuff. So he's trying to do different times so they can join in. So he's trying to switch it up. And then Jackie's Jinx Journey, she's gone on right before him too, which is hard for me because I watch both of them. So when they go on at the same time, that's hard. And then Hope from Mission Keto is going to do a live this Friday too. And I'm trying to remember what time she said. Was it 6:30? She told me what time my time too, and I can't remember now. I think it was 6:30 my time. So I'm going to have to be like back and forth on a few people because I really enjoy all those people. But Jackie is actually filling in for Ready Set Keto this Friday because they have family coming for Christmas and they're not going to be able to do their live. Lives are really good. Oh, that's good. What I learned on my crafting channel, like it took me a long time to do lives because I was so intimidated by it. But after I started doing lives, and at first I didn't have very many people join in, and TJ was one of the first that was there routinely, probably one of the first ones to chat too. But it took a while, and it's awful if you do a live and you're talking to yourself. It really is, but you have to get out there. But what I noticed after I started doing lives is it really brought in more people, and they get a different view of you, and they get to know you better with a live. They can, you can feel this connection and stuff, and it really does something for your channel. I could really tell a difference in my channel once I started routinely doing lives on that channel, which is why I know I need to do that on this channel as well. And it's a good place to just chat and just talk and communicate. And so it's really good for your channel. I really suggest anybody just start doing it, even though they're really intimidating and it takes a lot to set up stuff. And so I know I need to so that's going to be my 2023 goal, to start doing routine lives on this channel, getting a good schedule, but trying to figure out, a time that works for me and that I'm not stepping on anybody else's toes that's already doing a live, because I don't want to compete with anybody. But yeah, that's definitely a goal for me for 2023 as well. I know. It's so boring. And I have been there. Luckily, you guys have never made me be live on this channel talking to myself. It probably would have lasted 5 minutes if I had been. But on the crafting channel, I had in the beginning done some lives. And it's just, you feel so awkward. You know that people are going to watch it later, so you continue talking, but it is so awkward. It's like you're just talking to a mirror or something. And you really need the chat going, so you know, it kind of leads the direction of the talk too. We are trying to talk Miss TJ into doing more lives because we really want to see her. She's a middle of the night live streamer, so nobody's watching. Yes, you do. And I would do them with you. I would be your support as long as you don't do it at 2 a.m. I would split screen with you. I would. Anybody else wants to do a live like that too? Like, multiple, you got multiple people. I know Tom does that quite a bit. Him and Mike do that. And, but if you want to, like schedule a live and a certain topic or something, and you want me to join, I am more than happy to do that. I'll come to your channel if you want to come to my channel. Those kind of lives do really, really well too when you've got multiple people on. There you go. That's smart. You're being smart. You'll get there, Jason. Yes, it is. I'm not that organized. I wish I was. But what I've learned on the crafting channel, like me and Connie will split screen and do lives together some. We want to do more of that. We would love for TJ to do that with us, but we're not going to push her into anything she's not comfortable with. But anyway, people really love it when we do that. It's just a better chat. It's a better, they love seeing us interact. I mean, don't they, TJ? It's better lives when it's the both of us. I like the lives better. We have more fun. So, yeah. Oh, good, Derek. Yeah, we can, if you want to do a live and you want me to join, I am more than happy to. it may be a situation where I have to go in the bedroom and set up or something. But now that I have my new camera and my portable light, I'm a lot more flexible. I can go in a room and hide if the whole family's here. Our house is one of those open houses, and my craft room is in the open space. And so that's a problem for me on my crafting channel, because I can't, our TV's right here and it's always blaring if my husband's home, because you have to blare it to hear it because everything echoes. But so I can't do like lives and expect him to like mute the TV, or you know what I mean? So I've always been like limited on when I can do lives on the crafting channel, because I have to be in the crafting room unless I'm doing like a chat, just like a sit and chat. But with this channel, you know, I don't have to, you know, people do a lot more of just chatting. You could do a live where you're cooking or something, but you know, with a vlog, you are talking, and so I could really hide anywhere if I needed to do a live somewhere. So that would be fun. Nope, no lives. Yeah. Me either. You have no idea. I promise you, if you go back to my first couple of lives, probably the first like 20 lives, my hands were shaking. And I probably didn't even have the camera like on me. I think I had the camera like on what I was doing, because I didn't want my face being, oh, I know I did. Didn't I, TJ? The first like probably year that I did lives, I didn't show my face. But my hands were shaking. I was nervous, could barely speak. I had a lump in my throat. And now you see how comfortable I am, because you just have to do it. Once you do it over and over again, you get used to it. Yeah, I am not, but I could not get up in front of a crowd right now and speak. This is so different. Y'all aren't staring back at me. I don't see y'all staring back at me. Okay. Well, there's 3 of us right now. We could do one, all 3 together, or, you know, whatever y'all want to do. Like I said, I'm willing to come over to your channels if you want to come here. Whatever y'all want to do, I'm fine. I hear you, TJ. I've been there. See, everybody has nerves when it comes to that stuff. And you don't want to look stupid. That was me. I was like so worried about looking stupid, doing something stupid, falling on my butt, or, you know, I mean, just whatever, something crazy. All kinds of crazy stuff went on in my head. You got to start somewhere. Yes. If you want to, yes. Miss Dina, if you start a channel and you want to guess, I'm telling you, I will come help you. You know, Connie would too, or the 3 of us. We could make a big deal out of, look, Miss Dina is starting her own channel, and we could do a 3-way. Like, it's, you know, as long as we could get our schedules together. Yeah. Well, I do too. And I've been doing it. I don't know how many years I've been doing the lives. It took me a long time. I just celebrated 4 years back in November on my crafting channel, but it took me a long time to do a live. I'd say probably half of that before I started doing lives. Oh, good for you. Well, you seem really outgoing from what I gathered on your channel. You seem really outgoing. Probably be a lot of fun on a live too. Good night, Twin Brook. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you before then. Oh yeah, Miss Dina, she would do well on a live. I can see that. But we would definitely be there for you to support you. Whether you wanted us on there with you or just in the chats, you know, whatever you wanted. Of course, I have to watch the replay because it's middle of the night. Did I say that already? That she does those in the middle of the night? I think I did. See, this is what I love. I love when, you know, people are welcomed and they're told, goodbye and bye everybody. I love that during lives. I love when people are just form a community. My daughter, they can't see you, I promise. It's like cut off right here at this door. She's creeping around like, can they see me? I thought you did. I got that. And your wife seems a little bit like more like me, like a little bit laid back and a little bit shyer. Maybe I'm wrong. Girl, even when I was a teenager, I could not stay up all night. I could stay up pretty late, but there came a point when I was like, uh-oh, Kit Kat's drinking water. That's not good. The thing is that I'm not really the type that does well with public speaking, but then I was a DJ for a while and started. That's hilarious. Wow. She's okay. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I kind of got that impression. I was like, oh yeah, that's me too. Like, I don't really want to be on here, but I will do it for him. She's got a really sweet smile. All right, we are running at 2 hours, y'all. I do have a few things to do, and I got to take these dogs out before there's an accident on the floor. And yeah, just get ready for bed and stuff. Clean up. I guess I'm not eating tonight. I never got hungry though. Like sometimes I still have that problem. I don't know about you guys, but where sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to eat, even though I'm not hungry. But I'm getting there. Like there are times when I'm like, wait a minute, you're not hungry, so why don't you just wait and see if you get hungry? It's almost like I'm afraid I'm going to starve to death if I don't have that second meal or something. But yeah, I'm not hungry at all. I'm sure that coffee kind of helped a little bit, but there's just been a few, like maybe one day a week or something that I'm OMAD, not on purpose. It was great chatting with y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful and happy holidays. It was great chatting with you too. I'm glad you got to get on here. I just discovered Derek just this week. So glad to meet you, and happy holidays. I hope you guys have a great holiday. I know you have at least one child. I saw a little boy, but correct me if I'm wrong if you have more than one child, but I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I'm so glad you caught me live too. Jason is always there. Like, I don't think I've only done a few lives, I know, but he's always there for the lives and always there to comment and stuff. So I really appreciate you, Jason. You've been one of those that's really been really supportive of me and my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I try to be just as supportive of you, and I hope that I am. And I try to be supportive of everybody else. You can't watch every single video that everybody puts out. You just can't. There's just too many. And I don't expect anybody to do that. But, a few times a week, you can catch somebody's shorts. You can catch a video, watch a video every week or something. Put it in your watch list if you have time. And you can binge on some later. I try to, I space it out. I'm like, okay, I need to watch this person's video, and then I need to watch this person's, and then there's the lives that I like to watch. But there are some people that put out videos almost every day, so I can't watch every single one of those. As much as I'd like to, I just can't. And some of them I can listen to, especially if they're like a blog. I can listen to them while I'm walking, so I do that a lot. But yeah, I don't want to get started on another I'll start growing off for 30 minutes. Good night, Derek. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. It was definitely you too. Really was. Merry Christmas to all. Texan. Good night, Jason. Thank you, TJ. Good night. Nice to meet you, and I hope you have a wonderful and happy holidays. That's so sweet. Y'all are so nice. Yes, exactly. But I just want everybody to know I do not expect y'all to be able to watch everything I put out and comment on every post. That's just that you just can't set that kind of expectation on people. You just can't. We all have lives. Haha, lives. But yeah, I try to support as much as I can to everybody. And not just because I'm trying to support these other channels, but because I learn from y'all and I get motivated from y'all and inspired from y'all. And each person brings something different into my life. And that's the truth. That's the honest truth. And people in my crafting community, they don't know what they bring to my life, like how much joy they bring to my life and inspiration and being creative and stuff. So I just love the communities that I have built in the crafting community, and then the communities that I found over here in the keto world and carnivore world. I just really, really appreciate all of y'all so much. So I'm definitely blessed and feel very grateful this holiday for all of y'all. And I don't want to get all emotional, but I really do feel that way towards all of y'all. I want y'all to know how important y'all are to me and in my life. Happy holidays, Miss Dina. Are you going to be with your mom for Christmas? They're really getting dry. I need some water. Bye for now. Keep on thriving. He always says that at the end of his videos. I love that. Yes, let's do that, Derek. And I will be there for that challenge. And I will try not to forget to email you this evening. As soon as I get up and walk away, though, sometimes my brain just completely forgets what I'm doing. And it'll hit me like in the middle of the night or something. But yeah, I do want to do that challenge. And I would love to be able to be on the same team as Lindy. Because we have hit it off too. I was so grateful to find her so close and have somebody that, I can find support with this way of eating. And then also just like somebody that I have things in common with and can build a friendship with. So like I said, I'm really grateful for all of y'all. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year. If I don't talk to y'all before then, I'm still going to be posting stuff up. I don't know if I'll be able to get a Vlogmas up every day for the next few days. It gets harder when the kids are out of school and the family's home. Host to you depends. Well, I hope you get to see her some. I know your schedule is probably crazy. Okay, guys, I am going to get off here. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And happy eating. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and just have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all so much. Bye.